Are we proud that Britain is #1 in the number of DNA samples we hold on our citizens? Are we proud that we're #1 in the number of CCTV cameras, one for every 14 people in the country, 20% of the total in the whole world? Are we proud that we're #1 in the surveillance of individuals going about their daily lives, caught on cameras on average 300 times every day? And are we proud that we're #1 in the level and sophistication of what is known as the Mass Informational Database? And all this in the name of crime reduction and the prevention of terrorism. But is it working? Are we really #1 in crimes detected? Or #1 in deterring crime? Or #1 in ensuring the safety of our citizens? Sadly, no. Of course, there are always justifications. The most facile is the argument that if you're doing nothing wrong, then you have nothing to fear. I bet the Stasi used the same argument when they boasted of having 1 in 3 of their population as informers. Now, of course, we don't live in a police state. Far from it. I've got some villages where they doubt if they live in a state with police, let alone one that runs. But we should be wary of giving any government the ability to know what we're doing, where we're going, who we're talking to, how we spend our time. Because a future Home Secretary may not always be that nice Jackie Smith. Remember, it was once scary David Blunkett or John the Hammer Reed. And the arguments for what we have develop a 1984 quality of their own. Those who are arrested but never charged have samples kept. Those who are found to be not guilty, the same, but the rest of us are exempt. The then Home Secretary, another Home Secretary, Charles Clarke, remember him, tells the House, "I argue that the ID card system is a bulwark against the surveillance society, the Big Brother society, and not a contribution to it." I think that's what Orwell called newspeak. Or former Prime Minister Blair, when he said, "Our idea of liberty is not keeping pace with change in reality." So what the devil's that supposed to mean? Modern liberty as opposed to boring old liberty. The liberty not to be free. Now, this motion doesn't say that there shouldn't be any databases. It doesn't say, as is recognised by some of the speakers, Marisa and Joe, that there should be no closed-circuit TV. We recognise there are places where they add value to fighting crime. But we say that there should be a lot more care in how that information is used, how it's stored, and the rights of privacy which we used to accept as a given. If the state is to collect vast quantities of intelligence, then it needs to use substantial intelligence as to how it's used. We used to have peeping Toms. Now we have peeping Tom, Dick and Harry too, and peeping Gordon and peeping Jackie. Let's go back to what Nick said when he quoted Richard Thomas, the Information Commissioner. We are waking up to a surveillance society. Are we waking up? Or do we supinely accept that it's probably all for the best? That they probably know better than we do? Anyway, nothing bad's going to happen. And so we forget history. We forget our traditions. A computer guru said recently, surveillance just gives everybody the exposed life of the famous without the nice tables at restaurants. He might have added, without the right to say, I want to be alone. I'm going to end with a quotation from C.S. Lewis, for those who say and believe it's all for our own good. Well, he had something to say about tyranny exercised for the good of his victims. He said, "The robber baron's cruelty may sometimes sleep. His cupidity may at some point be satiated. But those who torment us for our own good will torment us without end, for they do so with the approval of their consciences." Please support the motion and the amendments.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
In the near future, Earth is dominated by a powerful world government.
It's known as the Bilderberg Group. Could their objective be world domination?
For thousands of years, their Dark Order grew. Now, as they hail the birth of the New World Order, their great dream of exterminating 80% of humanity is at hand. For the first time in history, the elite's plan for world government is blown wide open. You will learn the secret that drives the entire New World Order agenda.
Bilderberg is making great progress toward a world government, and only an educated, informed public can stop them in their tracks.
Alex, it's Chalabi, eh?
For the first time, all the pieces have been put together. The dots have been connected, and the picture is crystal clear. Earth's ruling elite believe they have discovered the fountain of youth. But before they can attain it, 80% of us must die. A psychopathic technocracy is establishing world government so there can be no escape from their plan.
The New World Order is the old world order. I mean, it's just the names have changed, the appearances have changed.
Most people have no idea. They're not after money. They have all the money they need. They're after power. That's their aphrodisiac.
I was pulled out of a plane in Munich. They interrogated me 4 hours.
Some shots were fired.
I need you to move off the problem.
Their great dream of exterminating 80% of humanity is at hand. Endgame, blueprint for global enslavement. You have been warned.